KVC, Crazy Jimmy here. Got a video for you of vinyl finds. I think you'll enjoy this. Some of it, or most of it, is pretty inexpensive heat. I like to call it heat because I like them. So, anyways, please hit subscribe. Please comment. Thumbs up if you can. Everything helps with the algorithm. Not sure how the algorithm works, but anyways. All right, why don't we jump right in? Got a good mix of psych, private presses, rock, pop, indie, all kinds of good stuff. A little bit of alt country, cosmic country. All right, let's get started. This first one here is the most recent. Just picked this up. I'm a huge Big Star fan, as you all know. I'm a huge fan of what was going on at Ardent and, you know, Big Star and Stax Records and all that stuff. So this one here is Terry Manning's first solo. And I want to say this was 1971, 72, I don't know, around there. I should probably look these years up before I do these videos. But really cool. It's in the shrink, so taking it out of this won't matter much. But really, I actually love the cover. And Terry Manning, as you probably are aware, if you're a Big Star fan, you've seen the documentaries. Terry Manning was behind the board, helping out, is it John Fry and Chris Bell. And actually, Chris Bell even helps on this record. He plays guitar on like 4 tracks, I believe A2, 3, and 4. Christopher Bell is playing tracks. This is on Enterprise Records. Pretty cool. But yeah, really good. He's wearing a cowboy hat there. Looks like Manning. Really good rock and roll. Some not a whole lot of power pop going on here. More, you know, I'd call it more wicked rock and roll. It's got a nice bent sound to it. I think there's a cover or two on here too, but the playing's really good. I think Rosenberg, a drummer that drummed for Big Star as well on a few tracks on Radio City, also played the drums on this. Chris Rea is involved too. So a lot of the Ardent folks are here, you know, and Big Star folks are here. And so yeah, had to get it. Sounds great. I actually like it. So there you go. Next up, private press from Bob Patterson called Land of the 12-String Songman. And this is in the shrink too, but I want to show you the back. This is a private press, but if you recognize the name, Bob Patterson was the lead songwriter and singer for the psych band Elizabeth, which I'm going to show in a bit. But there's the back, really cool. It's got like who's playing what, you know, a lot of pedal steel on this. Definitely got a folk, acid folk, cosmic country vibe to a lot of these songs. Of course, love the generic. I know when these private presses, these artists went and ordered these pressings, they were given like a selection of like 6 to 10 different scenes for the front cover. So you'll see this particular scene on quite a few private pressings. It's pretty funny. But yeah, the back is cool. You get some cool photos there. Good old Bob. 1977. Here's the label. Really love the label on this. Or the labels. Cool stuff. This was sealed. So, of course, I pull it out and it's got, you know, all kinds of paper scuffing on it. But it's all superficial. Doesn't affect the sound at all. So, but yeah. Really cool private press. I love Elizabeth. Love that Lone Psych album by Elizabeth they released. And so I had to get all of Bob's stuff. He has 3 private pressings. I have 2 of them. I'm still looking for his first one. Good stuff though. Cheap heat right there. Next up, great rock album with some, you know, some good power pop too. This is Raw, and Holly is the name of the album. It's not Raw Holly is the band. Bra is the band. Love the cover. Again, it's in the shrink, so sorry for the glare. Love the label on this. Look at that coral label. Just such a cool label. But yeah, this is Cheap Heat right here. This is really good rock and roll. There's some good power pop tracks on here as well. This is I believe this was 1971. I want to say, so it's right in that sweet spot. I love the early 70s. Love the early 70s. So, this is great. Great cover too. Really good cover. Cheap Heat right there. You can get that for $5 to $10. Next up, John Lennon said this was his favorite album when it came out in 1967. The Apple Tree Theater Playback. Really nice cover. This is a great pop psych album. It's got some spoken word segments in there, but it's like a concept on the Verb Forecast label. And I'm not kidding, John Lennon was all over this bad boy. Here's the boys. The Bolan brothers. Terrence Bolan and John Bolan. This is their first album. And just a little information on the Bolan brothers. Terrence Bolan went to Bard College, which was the same college as Donald Fagen and Walter Becker went to. And so Terrence Bolan got together with Becker and Fagen before Steely Dan and did a solo album in 1969. So the Bard Boys did a solo album, and it was credited to just Terry Bolan. I don't have that one. I listened to it. It's decent, but not decent enough for me to buy, but just wanted to throw that out there. Cool. Really good pop psych, though. This is highly recommended if you like pop psych. Got a definite Beach Boys Millennium Sagittarius feel to it. Next up, this is more modern power pop. This is Dom Mariani. Is a paisan, a fellow paisan. This is Homespun Blues and Greens. This was recorded in 2004, released on CD only, and the folks at Sugarbush UK, they know great power pop, and they released some amazing power pop albums, like Cotton Mather's Kentucky, for example. God, there's so many other ones. Orgone Box, Bubble, and this is no different. This is a UK first release on vinyl on blue wax. Probably hard to see through the. I'll show you that. And if you like supreme jangly power pop, this is the recipe right here. Not a bad song on it. Front to back, amazing. They only pressed, I think, 300 of them, so it's not something you're going to find every day. I don't think there's any for sale online. I don't think you're going to find any of these anywhere right now. But if you put it in your want list, they can be had for between $30 and $50 when they do pop up. There's the back. Great power pop, though. So if you're a power pop fan, like you love the Raspberries and Big Star and Badfinger and all that stuff, with a little jangle in there, this is for you. Right there. And this guy's been in so many bands. I mean, he was in the band The Stems. He's an Australian dude. And The Stems was like from the '87. So this guy's been in bands since the mid '80s, and he's still going now. Crazy. Born in 1958 too, so he's 9 years older than me. Still going. Next up, Don Henley's first band, Shiloh. And you can see, I've shown this one before. You can see good old Don right there. But I picked up another copy. And the reason for that is this is a promo pressing, and I didn't have the promo. So definitely wanted the promo. This is on Amos Records. And this is not Cheap Heat, but it's such a great cosmic country record. So good. Right there, Shiloh. Check it out. This one here, I saw, I think Psychedelic showed this great album, South American band, I believe. McCully Workshop, Inc. So really good acid archives type music. there. It's hard to see them. It's in the shrink. So, but yeah, this is a repress. Finding originals of this just impossible. And when you do, they're either beat up or they're like $1,500. So I like this one enough to get the repress. I'm not a repress person usually, but I wanted it bad enough to get it, and so there it is. Great stuff. Thank you, Psyche Derek. Next up, I've got a couple from... Oh, wait a minute. Did I screw that up? I might have. I might have. So here's the Elizabeth album. Great pop psych album, by the way. It's got some heavier edge stuff on here too. Is this Alan Parker? No, this is Bob. Okay. Yeah, I was losing it. But yeah, I've shown this one before, I think, but I had a chance to listen to this a few more times, and my God, this Elizabeth album's amazing. So much replay value on this. And I think it's super underrated, and it's priced right too. So this is on the Vanguard label. But yeah, these Alan Parker records came up, and I forgot what band Alan Parker was from. And of course, it's not going to come to me in time, but I'm going to show them anyway. So, Capital Decca. So obviously he was dropped. So this is his self-titled first album, 1970, I believe, Alan Parker, on the Capitol label. This is Cheap Heat. And then his second one on the Decca label. And what's cool is this one's got a cool die cut on top. And this actually lifts up and the record goes inside. So I got this sealed. So I carefully opened it, got the record out, and resealed with the shrink. But yeah, this is such a cool die. You can kind of see it there. It's die cut. Again, sorry for the glare, but really cool cover. And there's good old Alan there. Some good pop, good psych rock here. Some cosmic country, some folk. This has got a mixture of some rock and roll, little mixture of everything on these. And God, Alan Parker was in a psych band before, and I forgot the psych band. I'm sure someone's going to put it in the comments. So yeah, please do that. Help me out. But really good Cheap Heat there. Next up, and I'm going to correct some people on this. This is Michael Yonkers' Lovely Gold. It was the last Yonkers album I needed. And the reason this took me so long to get is, funny story, I was talking to someone who was actually friends of Michael Yonkers out in Minnesota. And I was talking to him about this album because I asked him if he had it, the original, 1977. And he told me, dude, Michael Yonkers never released this album back then. It was recorded back in the 70s, but he never released it. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. There's a post on Discogs with a picture. It says 1977, and like 8 people said they owned it. And he says, nope, that was the first time this was ever released was in 2010 on Drag City. So I'm like, well, damn, I'm just going to get it then. Now I get it. And then, of course, I posted on Discogs that 1977 listing needs to go because it's false. And, you know, I waited how long? I could have gotten this years ago. And I waited and waited and waited because I don't like to get represses. And I would have been waiting forever if I didn't ask this guy. So, small world. But yeah, Drag City looks like they used his original My type labels. So that's a cool little touch. But yeah, this was never pressed in 1977 at all. This was like a lost relic that was resurrected by our folks at Drag City. So thank you to Drag for that. But that completes my Michael Yonkers collection. And I've said before, if you like Syd Barrett, you're certainly going to love Michael Yonkers in what he does. All right. Next up is I've got a couple from this next artist. Don't remember if I actually showed these before, but I did recently get them. So this is Jeffrey Kane, For You. And that's his first album, 1971 maybe. And this is his second album, Jeffrey Kane, Whispering Thunder. Warner Brothers and Warner Brothers little raccoon label. And this is notable too because Colin Young plays on these, I believe, and well, certainly plays on this one. And they both albums are great. I mean, if you like early Neil Young, you need these. They're cheap heat. They're $10 a pop, and certainly highly recommended if you like early Neil Young, like Harvest era Neil Young. So check those out. Next up, got a couple from the band Willow. Great acid folk, cosmic country type vibe on these. So this is their first self-titled on 20th Century. Great cover too, by the way. I love the cartoonish cover and the band members in cartoon form. And then this is their second album. This is still sealed. I haven't even opened it yet. I need to open it. I'm afraid to open it because it feels like it's warped. I did reach out to the seller and told him I'm pretty sure this is going to be warped. It's going to be 50-50. But, you know, there's no returns once you open it. You know how that works. So I either return it like this or open it and take a chance. So I think I'm going to open it and take a chance. But there's the band there. Not in cartoon form. But, like I said, great mixture of everything that I love. Cosmic country, acid folk, a little bit of rock. Band Willow. Alright, got a couple more here. Next up is what I believe is the Fallen Angels' best album, not the $500 one that came after. Fallen Angels, Cheap Heat on Roulette Records. This is their first album, 1967, I want to say, or 68. No, the second one was 68. This is 67. I think this one's better. The one after this that's commanding these $500 to $600 prices is good, but I think the songwriting's better on this one. Just my opinion, but my opinion. A lot of people probably going to disagree, obviously, because this would be worth $500 if it was, you know, because I'm sure they didn't press any. Maybe they pressed a little less of the other one, but they probably did press more of this one, and it didn't do too well, and boom. But yeah, great acid psych, acid archives type stuff. Alright, got a few more here. Next up, again, acid archives stuff. Good cosmic country, little acid folk, little psych, Summerhill. What I love most about this are the harmonies on this. Just amazing. This is on pretty cool label. I'll show you. There's the back. There are the boys jumping across a field. Summerhill. And this is the label. Oh, my glasses on. Something Records. Tea Garden Records or something. I don't have my glasses on. There it is. Yeah. Early 70s. Gotta love it. Such a fertile period for, you know, this type of stuff. This acid archive stuff. I mean, just so good. Harmony drenched. A little bit of acid folk. A little bit of cosmic. Summerhill. Alright. Got a few more here. This is super cheap. And maybe not even heat, but love this. You know, I love this guy's voice. Al Stewart. My favorite album by Al Stewart, Time Passages. Right there. And it's got the cool hype sticker, which you all know I love, on the Arista label. But yeah, I love this guy's voice. Love it. Don't know why, just something about it. Alright, next up we've got Benny Hester. Benny. Good pop rock from the early 70s. This is a nice promo copy. It's in the shrink. There's the back. Love the scenes. Love the cover on this. Very rustic. The music's just like the cover. So, good cheap heat. This is on, label is this on? label? VMI label, sorry. Right there. Got this sealed. Of course, listen to it. Got a little bit of, like an early Elton John vibe, too. Like from Elton John's country period. So when Elton John released an album or two with some cool country vibes, honky tonk chateau. That's what this one kind of reminded me the most of. Benny Hester, Benny, good cheap heat there. And two more. This one here, Psychedelic. Thanks again. Love you, man. But yeah, In the Shrink, the Glass Family, Electric Band. I mean, what is there to say about this? Great Psych album on the W7 logoed olive green Warner Brothers label. This is near mint all around. So just awesome that this kind of fell into my lap. It really did. So here's the back. Got a little Doorsy flavor to it. My favorite track on here is the first one. The very first track on here, House of Glass. Such a great song. Yeah. Great album. Thanks again to all that has showed. So, you know, I pick up plenty of suggestions from you guys. You guys pick up stuff from me. It's like the vinyl love train. And last but not least, one of my favorite pickups of 2025 so far. Ken Rhoden. This is Flying Saucer Man. Look at that. Ugh. Love the cover. And this is a private pressing on Neptune Records. I'm going to show you that in a minute. I just want to show you the back. This, I mean, what can I say about this? So good. So good. Just, it's got psych. It's got acid folk. It's got folk. It's got a little of everything. There's like, I don't know, some of the production values and some of the stuff that he does and puts into some of these songs. The songwriting is just phenomenal. His vocals are phenomenal. He recorded most of these tracks between the like 73 and 77. So there was even a single released before this album, 1975, which features a double A side of All Night Long, which is probably the best finger-picked folk song on here. But it's more acidy folk. But yeah, this is only 300 of these were pressed. I mean, it's impossible to find. I was so psyched when this came up. I do need a better cover because this has some water damage, but I didn't care. I had to pull the trigger on it because you only see it once in a blue moon. I think only like 7 have been sold. 7 have been sold in the last, or documented sales in the last 10, 15 years. So, I mean, they just never come up, so I had to get it. But yeah, that's we'll end on that. Thanks for watching. Appreciate everyone. Please subscribe. Please hit like. Please tell your friends. Send this link and all my other links over to your friends and have them all watch and subscribe. Let's get the party rolling. I do have an announcement too. I need to downsize some records in here, and I'm going to show you this room. I did do a room view like 7 or 8 videos ago, but the room wasn't done. It's done now. So I want to show everyone what I got going on in here. But in the meantime, I need to sell about 600 records. I just have too many. I have a lot of doubles. And these records they're a little of everything. There's psych, there's acid psych, there's cosmic country, there's indie rock, there's 90s stuff. There's going to be, you know, a little more, some modern stuff. There's going to be vintage, classic stuff. Some jazz, classic rock, country. There's going to be a little of everything. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do it live on YouTube or if I'm going to do Whatnot. Because I do post on eBay and Discogs, but things go so slow there. I want to kind of move quick. So just stay tuned for that. I will make announcements. But hey, thanks for watching. Peace out.